Hello everyone, I'm Subharav Sanka and this is RewindOps AI. So AI agents are starting to do real work like canceling the subscriptions or updating the billing, etc. So that's powerful, but also scary. So what if agent gets it wrong? So most systems today can log what happened, but they can't undo it. So that's where we build Rewind Ops for. So think of it as a control C for agents. So imagine in a real world, a agent was connected to our production database and user asks like a question related to the cancel subscription or some action related to the deleting the database. So the agent does it instantly. Even though if we have guardrails, there are cases where agent can delete the database. But in that point of time, like we won't have any checkpoints, no approvals, and no rollbacks. So that's the gap we are filling here. So this is my architecture diagram. So let me quickly show you like how this works. So whenever a user signs in through our application, so the that's Next.js application, which was deployed on Vercel, which uses Clerk for authentication. And when they chat and request streams their backend application, which was deployed on Google Cloud Run, a FastAPI server. And inside that backend, we are using Gemini 2.5 Flash model for our application through Google's ADK. And the agent here, we have like two types of tools. One is RewindOps safety tool, and the other one is MongoDB MCP Server. So for all the read actions, it takes to MongoDB through the official MongoDB MCP server and like standards, find and all the aggregated queries. So it can directly go to the MCP server and fetch the data and display to the user. But if any write action was performed, so it will never go to the MCP server directly. So first, it have to go through our RewindOps safety tools. So here, the data or the action flows through our RewindOps safety pipeline, which classify the risk, snapshot state, preview impact, get human approval, and then execute with full rollback and if something goes wrong. So all the business data lives in one MongoDB database and checkpoints, receipts, and audit log lives in a separate one. So everything is tied to the login user. So let me quickly go to the demo and let me show you an example. So this is our sign-in page, and I have configured Clerk for authentication. And let me log in with Google and so this will fetch all the previous historical conversations, and we do have few suggested questions here. And if I want to ask a question about give me the list of subscriptions. So as this is a read action, so ideally it should just go to the MCP server and query the database and fetch me the data. So it classified the risk here and it says low, and it displayed all our subscriptions that we have here. Um, and here we don't need any approval or nothing is needed, like no gates, no approvals, as this is just a read action. So now let me try to cancel a subscription. So right now we have ACME robotics, right? So let me go and say cancel my ACME robotics subscription. And when I click on, when I query for canceling the subscription, so it identify the risk as high. Um, and you can see here, it identify the risk as high, and it triggered a checkpoint here, and it is waiting for the approval. So let me just click on approve and execute, and I just approved, and let's wait for the reset. Yeah, so here it says that the action was performed and the subscription was cancelled. And if something went wrong, like it was a mistake and I was realized that I don't want it to be cancelled, so that's where we got the rollback feature comes in. So I can just click on trigger rollback, and the agent will trigger the rollback feature, and it will perform the rollback and move the status back to the previous state. And here the status restored from cancel back to active, and that's the whole point, like a control Z for our AI agents. And if I go to the new chart and if I ask for give me the list of active subscriptions. So I should see the ACME subscription. Yeah. So here you can see that ACME robotic subscription was active along with all other subscriptions. So if I go back to the action history page here, so we can see that our action was performed, and we can also see the detailed log here, like what was performed and whether it was executed or whether it was rollback from what status to what status, and all the information will be provided along with the raw JSON data. So to recap, reads go direct through MongoDB MCP Server, writes go through classify, checkpoint, blast radius, approval, execute, and rollback. So we build this with Gemini 2.5, Google ADK, MongoDB MCP Server, and Cloud Run. So the application was live, and you can try it now at rewindops.vercel.app. Thank you.